Good morning, guys. So today, I don't even know. Okay, how do I start this? Okay. I filmed this video probably like 2 months ago now. I just didn't like the way that it was like coming out. It seemed too forced, like nothing was like natural about it. It was just like all over the place. I was like, nah. So I didn't edit it. And then that's like my next video in this whole like BMT like list, right? So I have to get this video done before I can do anything else. So the other day I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it. I don't care, no one's here. That's the other thing, right? So like I have a roommate now, so I'm weird like that. I don't want to like, she's doing a bunch of studying and stuff, so I don't want to like invade her like study area or whatever. Like just me talking is going to be distracting, and I don't like to do that, and whatever. Anyways, so I finally found a time when she was out of the room. I sat down, I filmed this video. Perfect. I go to edit it a day later. This was probably like 2 or 3 days ago now. There was no audio. So now I'm like looking on my laptop trying to get my camera to work, and I like go under my microphone settings and it's saying it's being used. But like there's still no audio. So I need to figure that out. So now I'm filming this video for a third time on my phone. I apologize that it's taken this long for me to get this video out. It's been crazy here. I've been trying to study. I don't have that much more time left here at my technical school, so I really need to get the rest of these BMT videos done real quick so I can do some of my tech school stuff, so I can go home and do my operational videos and just, you know, all that fun stuff with everything that's going on in my life and everything like that. So I really just need to get this video done with. So let's jump right into it. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, I enlisted in the Air National Guard in April of 2018 is when I signed my enlistment contract. I swore in, all of that fun jazz. They were going to send me to basic training in January, at the end of January of 2019. At the beginning, like the very first few days of January 2019, I found out I was pregnant. So obviously, I couldn't go to basic training while I was pregnant. So I worked with my home base, all this other stuff, and I was able to stay in the Guard. I did my weekends and carried on. So then I had my daughter in September, and then after she was born, I had to wait a year before I could go to basic training. Now, for those of you who don't know, I am more of a tiny person. Like, I'm 5'4", I'm kind of tiny. So being pregnant, like, does a lot of stuff to your body. It, like, changes, like, whatever. It has a big impact on your body. For me, my abdominal muscles split to make room for my daughter. So when I was done with the pregnancy and everything, my midwife was telling me, you know, your abdominal muscles are still split. You just need to rest them and should be fine. You should be good to go. Just need to rest and like not push yourself too much. No biggie. So then I go to basic training in January of 2021. Yes. Yeah, I know my years, yeah. So I go to basic training January 2021. I'm doing good. The first week, we don't do that much PT. Like, if you guys have seen my videos, I've gone over what we do and everything like that. So I don't want to go too much into this. I just want to get this information out. But so I had to go. We did our PT. I was doing good. I love doing PT with other people. I love being told how to do PT. I just don't like, I'm not one to just go to the gym by myself or just do exercise on my own. I'm not good at it. I'm not motivated, but I was doing like really well, pushing myself hard, doing great, keeping up with the BMT PT stuff. Until we get to the Russian twists. So during our first official week, so we get through 0 week, we're in week 1. like maybe halfway through. During week 1 of BMT, we were doing Russian twists during PT, and my abdominal, I couldn't. My abdominal muscles would click and overlap each other every time that I would do the Russian twist. If you don't know what it is, look it up. I don't know what to tell you. But it caused me so much pain because I had gone from doing pretty much no abdominal like workouts or whatever to suddenly like just going hardcore, you know? So I go to my MTI and he's like, do you need to go to the emergency room right now? I'm like, no, I'll be fine until the morning. Like, I just need to get an appointment to go to the health clinic. She sends me to the health clinic. I go there. She's like, yeah, it's probably just a muscle strain. Like, no big deal. You just need to rest it, ice it. You're going to go to the physical trainer. The athletic trainer, and they're gonna have you do like different workouts and stuff like that to build up your muscles and that kind of stuff. But when you go to any medical appointment, they make you do a anxiety and depression screening. And so for those of you who don't know, my first week and a half at BMT, I was just a mess. I had never left my daughter before. So at that point she was just over 1 year old. She turned 1.5 when I graduated from BMT. So she was just like newly, like, she's still my baby, you know? Like, so leaving my daughter for the first time, and this was my first time like really even being away from home at all, I was just a mess. And so I scored really high on my anxiety and depression screening. And because of that, she put me on the do not ship list, which basically means that I'm not allowed to leave the base, be shipped off to another base until she reevaluates me. So then the week after that, I believe I had to go to a BAS appointment, which is behavioral analysis something. And basically it's going and talking to a therapist and that kind of stuff. That's usually where people go if they're high anxiety, depression, if they have suicidal thoughts, any of that kind of stuff, and they usually get discharged. I did not want to be discharged. So like just the realizing that it was anxiety and depression and that's why I was like so thrown off helped me snap out of it and remember like why I was there and what I was trying to push towards. So that's one thing that I would definitely recommend for anyone who's going to BMT. Make sure you know your why. Know why you're there, what you're doing this for, because it's not as much as a physical training that'll get you messed up. It's more of the mental training. So just make sure that you're good in that department. So went to BAS, everything was fine. I was supposed to go back to her to get taken off of the do not ship list, but they said that I didn't have an appointment and I didn't need one or whatever. It was fine. So I went on my way. I did my athletic training. They had me, like, it was at the point where it hurt. You know the thing where you like lay down and like you like move your front half up and it's like a seal or whatever, like the aerial pose, like from The Little Mermaid, like that kind of a thing. That hurt to do, like it was that bad. So it was doing those kind of stretches at first, just to cool it down, that kind of stuff. And then from there, then we started doing other things to help improve my core strength. So I did that and I was doing really well with that. I didn't take my 3rd week PT test with the rest of the girls, the rest of my flight, but then I got cleared to take my PT test. I did good. I got a 14:09 on the run. I don't know how many. I did like my needed push-ups, but I didn't pass my sit-ups to the overall fitness standards, but I met it for the 3rd week. So I didn't have to do any remedial PT or anything like that. I was good to go. The next day, after my PT test, if you guys didn't know, I was a guidon bearer. Basically, you hold the staff and you're at the front of the flight and you're like the guide. And so for PT, we have to run out to our spot on wherever we are for that PT session. So there's 12 spots. The first 6 are on the track, and then the 7 to 12 spots are on the running pad. Basically, it's just a concrete pad. So that day, I think we were at spot 11 or 12 on the concrete pad, and so I had to run in front of my flight to go there. About halfway through, I felt this like really sharp pain in my knee that went down to my ankle. It was just like really bad. But I had just gotten off my waiver and I didn't want to be put back onto a waiver. So I was like, nah, it's finally a run day. I want to like go for this. So we start doing our like warm-ups. We do these like circuit things where they line all the different flights up and then they'll have a buzzer go. And when the sound goes, the first person from each of the flights, they go and they do whatever it is, whether it's high knees or long jumps or like the vine thing, the crisscross karaoke's, I don't know what they're called. But we would do those. And so I got like most of the way through that and my knee was still like hurting a lot. So I went to the athletic trainer and they're like, yeah, it's probably like either a fracture or it's like in the process of being fractured. So we're gonna put you on crutches and we're gonna get you x-rays. So the remainder of BMT, pretty much up until week 6, I was on crutches and doing those kind of remedial trainings. Now, our 5th week PT test is supposed to be in the 5th week, obviously. But during our 5th week, spoiler alert, you'll see this in my next video, there was a giant snowstorm. So, didn't get to take our PT test, which was, for me, a blessing, because it gave me more time to heal and rest my knee. However, that meant the elevator did not work, so I had to take the stairs. So I don't know how much it actually helped. Like, it helped me stay off of my leg more and rest it, but at the same time, then I had to do stairs, and stairs absolutely kill my knee. So, I did that. It was fine. Finally got off. In week 6, went to the athletic trainer, I got off my waiver, I was able to do my PT test. I did my PT test, I passed everything. My run was not as good. My run ended up being like a 14:32, which, just coming off of a bum knee, like, not that bad. Killing me the entire time, but it's fine. I passed, no big deal. Very happy about that. And then, just went on with our stuff. However, about 3 days before graduation, maybe it was 2, I don't remember exactly the day, back to the whole do not ship list thing. So I had been talking to my MTIs for a few, like maybe a week or 2 now, probably only a week. But I was like, hey, am I still on the do not ship list? Because I was supposed to go back, but they never scheduled an appointment and all this other stuff. And so they're like, I don't know. So like 3 days before, I still haven't heard anything. So they send me to the health clinic to make sure I'm not on the do not ship list. I get there, he's like, yeah, I just sent out the email like an hour or 2 ago. I can print it out for you so you can take it back to your MTI. Just make sure so you have a paper copy. Like, great, thank you so much. I get the paper. I go back to my MTI. I give it to her. And she's literally typing in my name to like say that I cannot leave. And I'm like, timing of this is perfect. But it like totally stressed me out. So if you get put on the do not ship list and you're not supposed to be on the do not ship list, please make sure you stay on top of it and check it out. But yeah, so overall, I had maybe like 7 PT sessions with my flight. The rest of them I spent at the athletic trainers. So they had stationary bikes to help us keep up with our cardio. But then it wasn't like hurting our knees or whatever it is. So then once I was done with that, then they moved me over to run walk cycles. So I'd like run underneath the atrium and I do like 2 minutes of walking, 3 minutes of running, that kind of a thing. It's all based on your pain tolerance and that kind of stuff. So make sure you get checked out, especially because in the military, you want to keep everything documented for the future. Just so then that way, if it is on them, you get paid and that kind of fun stuff. I don't know. Just what I've been told is make sure you document anything that happens to you medically with, like your base and stuff, like actually in the government system. Yeah, everything worked out. I passed my PT test. I got taken off the do not ship list. I didn't get put in med hold or anything like that. I just went through with the rest of I graduated with my flight, which was nice. And yeah, but actually I'm now back on a waiver for my knee. Same problem as before. again, they're having me do x-rays and stuff, and then they had me do x-rays, nothing came back from that. So they're having me do some exercises, and then if it doesn't get any better in the next month, they're gonna send me for an MRI. They think it's my meniscus, but not sure without an MRI. So it's fine. I don't know. I just put up with that kind of stuff. I'm not supposed to, but whatever. But yeah. So that's the story of how my BMT medical stuff went, and how I only did 7 PT sessions. I know this video wasn't great. I don't love it, but you know, like, what can you do? Like, my other video doesn't have any audio. It's so sad. I don't know what to do with it. So I'm gonna talk to one of my friends and see if he can fix it. I tried like restarting my computer and everything. It's still not doing it. But yeah, hopefully I can get the next few videos up. And yeah, Naomi's doing great. She's walking and talking in sentences, and we FaceTime all the time. Her hair is super curly. I'll see if maybe I can add some photos in here, but regardless, you guys will see her in a few weeks when I go home. I'm definitely going to be doing a coming home video, which I'm super excited for. And yeah, I don't know, just life is exciting right now, guys. Like, oh, I can't even. It's just, enjoy life, you know, enjoy the little moments. So, yeah, I don't know. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, sorry that it's taken so long for it to get out. I'm trying to get back on the whole video grind of things. I have one more class left while I'm here, and it shouldn't be that difficult. I already took the class prior to this, so I'm just retaking it now. We can talk about that in a different video, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.